Alright, what's up YouTube? Dittohead back here again to play some Golf Clash with you. We are going to be playing the Winter Slopes Tournament weekend round in the Pro Division with my main account, Dittohead. I played my 2 rookie accounts yesterday, and yeah, my smallest account, Little Ditto, did not do so well with that account. I checked about 20 minutes ago. I shot a minus 24, and I'm sitting in 8th place. When I finished my round, I was in 2nd, so I've dropped 6 positions. But to be expected. I think I had 2 pars, and yeah, I did not play that account very well. And I played my second account, Worm Burner, as of 20 minutes ago. I was in 4th place. Had a good round going, and then 3 of the last 4 holes I choked. Put my drive in the rough on 6 and made par. I made a hole-in-one on 7, so that made up for that. But then I birdied 17 and 18, so that put me at 26 under. I get those 2 drops on, well, even just 6, say 6 and or whatever that is, 15 and 18, and I'm in 1st place, to be honest with you. I had the top tiebreaker. 1st place right now is sitting at 28. So those two holes, you know, a birdie and an eagle on those 2 holes would have put me in 1st place with the tiebreaker. So a little disappointed with that account, but mainly because that's going to be the last rookie tournament, I think, with that account. Probably next tournament I will be moving that account into the Pro Division, which is going to be a good thing, I think, because I'll have 2 accounts in Pro, get that extra practice in Pro, rather than having extra practice in rookie. So hopefully things go well enough that I can get that other account into Pro for next tournament. So, all right, I have my bags all set up, ready to go. First hole, we go with the quarterback. Quarterback. Sniper is kind of the versatile club for shootouts. However, I am gonna go with a Guardian shot, I think, on number 4, 13, and 13. Well, on 4, we'll see how it goes, but then probably 13 as well. This one I did not have tiebreaker, top tiebreaker. My goal is a minus 28, 2 minus 14s. I don't look at the top to see, but I have a pretty good feeling that 28 in Pro may do it. So we'll see. Yeah, I have my caddy all set up, ready to go. We play this 20% downhill. I just play with a marlin ball. My main goal is basically to get it on the green, get birdie, and get out. 6.3, it's going to be 6.9. So we do 2.5 top. And the clear ring, That's good.
Perfect shot.
I put a little curl on it because, to be honest with you, the way that this hole played for me yesterday, this is perfectly fine. Like I said, on the green, get my birdie, get out. 4 times playing the hole yesterday, I hit the green once. So, you know, twice in the rough, once in the fairway that didn't even make the. It went so short. My aim point was so off that it ended up short in the fairway, just past the top of the bunker on the right there, like where his 3 is for his apocalypse there. I mean, it was. I had such a rough time with this hole yesterday that yeah, if I can just get through it today, I'll be happy.
Nice on. Birdie.
All right. Just what we needed to start. An easy birdie. Haven't had much success with the next hole. I mean, it made birdie both times in the opener. I did make the eagle in the qualifier though. So 4 back, 1 right. .2, 5, 8, 2.
Perfect shot.
All right,
Nice on.
I'll take that. I mean, it's shootout, right? So, and not, yeah, not tournament wind.
Perfect shot.
Man's got a lot of banners, huh?
Nice on.
All right. Not a bad start. We're gonna back out here. We're gonna go extra mile. And we're gonna go with a quasar. I went back and looked. When I did my opening round, I used the navigator. And I think that was where I made my mistake. It knocks the wind down. My train of thought on it was, well, we don't need the side spin, but we also don't want to knock down the wind is, I guess, the reasoning behind that. So extra mile is in. So I made the eagle, I made the eagle with the quasar. I made birdie with twice with the navigator, so we're gonna go back to the Quasar today. Well, I changed something that worked. I guess I was trying it in the opener to see, and Quasar seems to be the way to go. Just got to watch and pay attention to where that second bounce is. And this should be in mid-range of the club for 10% power one ball.
Perfect shot.
So we're going to do... Whoa! Wow.
Nice on.
He's lucky he hit that pin. Yeah. Just do max top. Do one right. We want that second bounce like right there. And we got 8-4. It's 3-3.
Perfect shot.
Let's see what that does. Should be good. Yeah, we'll take that. We will take that.
Eagle. Eagle.
All right. That is sweetness. .4. .7. Yeah.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Nice on.
I mean, I hit it great, so the distance is going to be good, but... Oh, hey, Karen. Thanks for the good luck. Actually, pretty good. I, 2 holes in, and I'm 3 under, 3-2. Made the eagle on 2, so... yeah, so far, so good.
Perfect shot.
Did you play your round yet?
Nice on.
Okay. Well, good luck with your round. I hope you do well. This is pro, so, if you can pick some tips up or whatever, I hope you can. I hope I play well enough for you to get some good info. We're going to go to this bag, and we're going to go with a Titan. Big dog, yeah, okay. Yeah, that is, that's always the goal, to improve, improve every round. I unfortunately did not do that with my two rookie accounts. The smallest rookie account that I have, I just did not play well with, and 3.6.
Perfect shot.
I checked about half an hour ago, maybe, yeah, about a half an hour ago, and I was in 8th place. And then my second account, I screwed up three holes of three of the last 4 holes. I not necessarily screwed up. I screwed up two of the 4. I parred, what is that, 15, because I put my drive in the rough, and then I actually got a hole-in-one on 16, and then that wonderful crapshoot of a drive on 17. I didn't get through the rough,
Perfect shot.
so I had a pretty long rough shot actually, that I didn't get, and then on 18 I had fairly long putt that I needed to hit great, or needed to hit perfect, and I hit it great, and so it didn't go. I don't screw up 15 or 18, and I'm in first place right now because I had the tiebreakers. 2.5. But yeah, I think having at least a second account, but I think that they need to be in the same division, for it to be help. So like I did minus 24 on my first try yesterday, and then minus 26 on my second. So I actually improved for the day. And I was hoping to have a top 3 finish with my second account, because I think that's going to be my last rookie tournament with that account. Next tournament, I'm probably going to move it to pro. So I have two accounts in pro, and then I'll just have one in rookie.
Great
So.
shot. Nice on.
But yeah, you get that extra practice. Instead of in qualifying seeing the hole, each hole once, you get to see it at least twice. In the opener, instead of seeing each hole twice, you get to see each hole 4 times. So yeah, definitely, I think is an advantage to have at least a second account. I do have to admit, having a third account, it can get kind of rough. Trying to get all the games in, especially when you're making weekends or you have the opening round. It can get a little bit, it can get a little rough. Min. 2.5.
Great shot. Nice on.
Now that's beatable. Yeah, that's easily beatable. I haven't been playing this hole with the big mile or the extra mile here in the pro tournament, so I'm not even sure what the adjustment would be. It's tailwind, which yeah.
Great shot. Nice on.
Yeah, I mean it's you know what you're used to, what you're comfortable with. That's on number 2. I know some of the you know the guides, I guess, or whatever. They were saying use a quarterback on number 2, but I was more comfortable with the extra. I'm more comfortable with the extra mile on that shot. So I've been going with the extra mile. And then like this hole coming up here that we're going to play next. I've been trying this this sniper shot that the guys were showing, but I haven't been close once. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give my my Guardian shot that I was using in rookie and see if I can't get it any closer. I have not had luck with that sniper shot for this hole. Yeah, and I like watching the guys stream and getting their advice and tips and whatever, but you do also have to kind of take into account the fact of like they might be using a quarterback 10 and mine's a 9, or on my rookie accounts the clubs are so different from what the streamers might use compared to what I'm using in rookie. You know what I mean? So all right, so we're gonna be at max. There's 2, 4, 5. 4.3.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, so it's good information, but you definitely have to
Nice on.
adjust to your clubs and what you're used to, what you're comfortable with. You go and watch Neo, and he's using the rock and taking a totally different shot on number 2 than Tommy and Jesse showed. So what shot are you more comfortable with as well? Are you more comfortable with the the bounce into the rough, or are you more comfortable with the
Great
the
shot.
shot to the left fairway with all that backspin and the way that Neo played it. So I
Nice
mean,
on.
both obviously work, but which one are you more comfortable taking? So it is. I do like seeing multiple ways to play holes as well, because sometimes you're just not comfortable
Birdie.
taking a shot the way that somebody else shows it. Like I've been playing that rough bump type shot on number two for, I don't know, as long as I've been playing this game. Once I kind of figured that shot out, so I'm comfortable taking that shot. Somebody else may know that shot to the left
Birdie.
and be more comfortable with that. So, but it is nice having options because certain winds may force you to play, out of your comfort zone as well. So I do like, trying the other shots and seeing if I can, pull them off. Now I'll try them in practice, not necessarily, in the tournament. And so one nice thing the guys do is, oh no. Well, if you get a chance, well, I mean, I'll get to play it one more time, but even if you get a chance, go back and take a
Perfect shot.
look at mine. I play it with a Quasar. I play it with a Quasar with one bar of right side spin. Um,
Perfect shot.
yeah. So sometimes you could get information overload too, so be careful with that. And then then you're like, oh wait, he said to do this, but then he said to do that, and then yeah. So be careful with that. I hope you have success when it comes to your round. Um, all right, so we're gonna put the sniper back in. Um, you know what though? Where are we at here? We're on hole 5. The Guardian works out for that hole as well, for a shootout at least. Although I don't know because I didn't get to see where my shot ended. But extra mile, backbone, and a Titan, which we should already have. Yep. Okay. Pretty much doing what I need to do here so far. It's gonna come down to hole 8/17. My goal is to shoot minus 28, but that means getting 8 and 17 eagled both times. So 6-3. It's gonna move me 3 rings. It's gonna put me up there. So I think we're good with that.
Perfect shot.
All right, sit. Whew. Hopefully this guy doesn't forfeit on me like that guy did yesterday. Oh. Even that, if I had got that been able to even just try for the albatross and maybe even get the albatross, that would have put me. I would be in second place right now with that account, that other account. So, uh, yeah, I mean, like I said yesterday, there's not really much I could do. You know, uh, I should have played better. Um, 6 at minutes 3-4. We're just gonna go like. All right, we got it perfect. Huh. Still kicked to the left though. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I think people are going to struggle. Some people are going to struggle in this tournament compared to, say, the previous tournament. And then, different people struggle in, the previous tournament and maybe not this one. Some people just have a knack for it and don't struggle, and some people, don't have a knack for it, I guess, and struggle. So, I since I've found the help through the 19th hole and the videos and the
Great shot.
streamers and everything. I wouldn't say I've found any tournament any harder or easier, except for the pro tournament on for the Christmas links. I struggled with that one, but I had no problems with my 2 rookie accounts. But the pro account, I just could not get that tournament figured out. I actually got it figured out on the weekend, thankfully, and had a decent score. But yeah, like I don't, I'm not a big fan of landing on a fairway that needs to hop over water to land on another fairway to, you know what I mean? Like all those hop, skips, and jumps, and I'm just not a fan of those types of shots. 1.8. I think we were talking about it yesterday. I like the safe shots, if you want to call them safe shots, the less risky shots. Shots where you don't have to, like in this tournament, hole number 8-17, where you have to. Hope to get a good roll through the rough. Otherwise, you're screwed if you get stuck in the rough, Or, yeah, they throw those bunkers. They throw the bunkers in. Then you have to, play it closer to the edge than you really want to. So now your shot's not great proofed. So if you hit it great, now you're really screwed because you're going in the water. But you can't move it to the left, because if you move it to the left, you're going to go in that bunker. So, where's you get that risk reward. You take the risk and you hit it, perfect, and you end up in the fairway with a fairly easy shot, or you protect yourself and end up in the bunker and now have a rough bunker shot. So you know, it's like that, your risk reward, and so yeah. Um, all right, so now we're going to hole 6. So this one I do need the sniper, and we're going with a Titan. Okay. So they're not doing too bad. Extra mouse sniper and a Titan ball. Yeah, on track for, yeah, until I get to 8, and then we'll see how it goes on 8. I'm almost even half tempted on. I mean, I'm looking way ahead now. I shouldn't be, but I started thinking last night that maybe for hole 8, just to slow the needle speed down, going with a Kingmaker, but. .7 is 3 rings.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, if I can keep hitting that, I don't think, knock on wood, I haven't hit a great yet. I've hit them all on the perfect, well, at least the tee shots. I think maybe one approach I hit great, or was that in a shootout maybe? So, yeah, I didn't get a drop on this, huh? That was in one of my rookie accounts. I got a drop on this.
Great shot.
Oh. Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me on my rookie yesterday. 3.5 backspin, 3 left spin. Second bounce right there. .6. We're gonna go like 4.2.
Perfect shot.
Oh,
Nice on.
close. Tried to get it for you, buddy. Yeah, I probably should have adjusted for mid numbers, but I adjusted halfway in between mid and min.
Great shot.
So at least I know to stick with mid numbers, like I had written down in my notes.
Birdie.
I was watching, what was it? I guess Friday, and Jesse was playing his expert account, and on hole number 2, he adjusted for, I think he adjusted for mid numbers on his tee shot and didn't make it. And he said, same thing. I have written to adjust for maximum numbers. Should just, if you have it written down and you didn't scratch it out, it's probably a good note. You should probably stick with it.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
All right, hole number 7, sniper and a navigator. So I think we can just roll. Just change this to a navigator. Yeah, and then I go and do kind of the same thing. Like I said, I had used mid numbers for the adjustment, and I went halfway between mid and min, and came up short. So had I gone the full mid adjustment, probably had more of a chance to drop. All right, let's see if we can get this one. So downhill 10%. And we should be playing halfway between min and mid. Oh yeah. Yeah, and when you're not like right at minimum or right at maximum,
Great shot.
that's the toughest adjustment to make. Do you just play it
Nice
at
on.
at mid, or like in this situation I have written down mid min, so then you got to take your two numbers and divide them, get halfway, or you can, if you have one of those wind apps, 2 3 4 5, if you have a wind app, you have that slider bar. 3 5 4, so we're gonna go 5 rings.
Perfect shot.
All right, see what that one does. Go in the hole. Ugh. Hey, just get that bite. Yeah. So I have the I use Apple, so I have the Caddy, Clash Caddy. So I have that mid-min slider bar as well, but very rarely. Every once in a while, I'll use it in tour play, just to kind of mess around with it to see.
Birdie.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm thinking maybe I need to take some of that backspin off. I don't know. I got a hole in one with that exact setup there, but since then they have all They've all come up short. Jeez. Six, 3.
Perfect shot.
Yeah.
Nice on.
Beatable. It's a shootout, but yeah. I kind of like the Guardian for this shot, except he's got the same problem I do. It's at maximum distance of your club, and you got a bit of a headwind, so you don't have the rings to adjust.
Nice on.
All right. I'm going to put the Guardian back in. And then we're going to go to a Titan. 8, 10, 11. I mean, I have 11 packs of Kingmakers. It'll slow the needle speed down a hair. And it's a dead downwind,
Great shot.
tailwind. Oh no. So 6, 6 is going to push me 3.3 rings.
Perfect shot.
Well, hopefully that was enough OP. Get through. All right, on the fairway. Yeah, good call. I didn't do that. I think I got that bad. Hopefully, we still have to play this one more time, but hopefully I got that bad shot, great shot left into the water out of my system the other day. All right, I think we got it. Sweet. Ah, that's like the one shot I do not look forward to, or the one hole, I guess I should say. Only because of the tee shot. Otherwise, I don't really mind that hole in tour play, because I don't play it that way. I play it to the left and whatever, so, all right. 10% downhill on this one. So 6.4 should roughly be what I get. 2.25 to 2.5 top, with 3 to max left. So we're gonna go 2.5 and 3. Alright, so we got 6.5. It's going to move me 3.1. So that's 1.1. So we'll just adjust 2 rings.
Perfect shot.
Should be in okay shape, I think. Get out of that. Get out. Okay, so maybe it is still full wind adjustment. Just missed it, so it's got to be still a full wind adjustment. Okay.
Great shot. Nice on.
Nice shot. Well played. I'm going to have a rough time of it here. Huh. 2.3.
Great shot.
Ah. That's rough. Tee shot. The tee shot got me.
Eagle.
Yeah, you can't hit the rough on the tee shot. You just end up just too long of a second shot then. Nope.
Great shot. Nice on.
Yeah. All the way up until the 9th hole. No mistakes. And then make the mistake on the drive. Alright. I need to take a quick break. I will be right back. All right. Sorry about that. Yeah. You know, other than the 9th hole there, but yeah, I'll take that. Considering I shot minus 12 on both my 9s in the opener. I went from a 14 under in qualification to 2 12s to now a 13. So. A little all over the place, but at least it's better than the opening round, front 9. So we can build on that. Maybe get a little bit lucky and get a drop on a par 3 somewhere, maybe, or maybe even on 6/15. I think I have that fairly well dialed in. If I pay attention to my notes and actually adjust for what I have written in my notes. Quarterback and a Marlin. Okay. 20%. I got a power 0. 20%. And
'Perfect shot.
yeah, with this account, honestly, I think, being that I'm still using an extra mile 6 and some of my, other clubs
Nice on.
aren't necessarily upgraded to, top tier from what I can tell. 8.4. 5.
Great shot.
I honestly would be happy with like a top 10, or even maybe a top 5. Little higher level clubs, and maybe like, I don't want to say balls, but balls can make a big difference in you know a top 10 to a top 3, really. I mean, people that are willing to spend the kingmakers and the specialty balls in pro. I'm trying to get through
Birdie.
basically pro until I get the masters before I start using kingmakers and special, or not masters, but expert, before I start using kingmakers and specialty balls. I want to make it through as many pro tournaments as I can. Using up through, katanas, titans, quasars, navigators, marlins. Try to save kingmakers and berserkers and any specialty balls I buy, which I don't buy. I don't buy a lot of the specialty balls. I think I've only bought two packs of specialty balls so far.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, I mean the balls definitely help. There it is.
Hole in one.
Um, yeah.
Great shot. Nice on.
Yeah. I don't drink either, and I don't spend money on anything right now, because I am in between jobs, so I use money sparingly for the time being. I've been interviewing for a couple of jobs over the last couple of weeks, but yeah, I had to get out of where I was. It was absolutely killing me. So right after the holidays, I just kind of said, you know what? I've had enough. I'll see you later. Yeah, thanks. I I had an interview with a guy, and I don't know, he kind of flaked out on me, and then all of a sudden on Friday he's like, "Oh, I didn't forget about you. I just had so much stuff going on and da da da," and I was just like, okay, whatever. We'll see. All right. So I play this at 10% downhill, and then I play this at the mid adjustment for my extra mile. Now I have an extra mile 6, so I use the mid adjustment on this, and then what I do is I look for my second bounce to be closer to that fairway on the right. Than to the middle. Almost kind of dependent on wind speed. Anything over, say, 6, you want that second bounce to be kind of closer to you than to the green. So I just go full top, 1 bar of right, and then my second bounce is going to be like right there. So the red ring is pretty much on the edge of the fairway in the rough. And then mid adjustment, so that's 3.3 rings. And we'll see how that goes. Sit. Wow. Sit. Ah. Okay. So that was like 8-mile-an-hour wind. So I probably needed to be even further back on my, closer to the tee box on my first bounce. So in that situation, I probably would have been better off going with a navigator, because that would have got me down to like the 7 miles an hour that this guy has. Yeah, it was the 8-mile-an-hour wind pushed it further. So
Perfect shot.
go in. Yes. Now that's a save. Yeah, so just keep an eye on your wind on that. If it's over, say, 7.5 miles an hour, definitely bring it back closer to you. Because on my first, on the front 9, it was pretty much that same exact setup, but I had 7.4 wind. The second time there, I had 8-mile-an-hour wind. So that 0.6-mile-an-hour wind, that half a mile an hour. Although, like, I hate saying mile an hour because I know there's people that, or say, use the metric system, and it would be a kilometer per hour. That, since they don't put anything after it, it's just an arbitrary unit, 7.4, units of wind. But anyway, anything over, say, 7.5, definitely bring it back so that red ring isn't quite touching that fairway rough line.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Or possibly go to a navigator ball and knock that wind down if it's over that 6.2.
Great shot.
Okay.
Nice on.
Yeah, I think a lot of people in the game just say miles per hour. I think I've even heard Tommy saying miles per hour, and he's in Sweden. Yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania, so miles per hour is second nature. But I have an engineering background, so I get technical. And when there's not nothing after it, technically it's just a unit. It's an arbitrary unit. So, yeah, I tend to, get a little anal about stupid stuff like that, technicalities. Yeah, thanks, Eric. Thanks, Karen. I'm pretty happy with how I'm playing so far. One mistake, and we can definitely deal with that. Um, Hoping that it doesn't hurt me too bad. And yeah, if you're doing a calculation and you miss the proper units, which I've seen, you're gonna throw your calculations all off, or you do a conversion wrong, and yeah, you're looking at a lawsuit, or
Great shot.
people getting hurt if you're doing structural stuff. Like, I've never done any kind of structural stuff. I've mostly been civil stuff. So, at worst, a water pipe might burst, or something like that. Catch basin may not catch all the water. 5.83. Uh-oh.
Great shot.
Woo! That one made me nervous. I couldn't remember if I great proofed it or not. But then you saw how close it came to going in that bunker there too. So even if you great proof it, sometimes you'll still hit that fairway, but then end up in that bunker on the right, which is not a good thing either. But it worked out. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it takes luck.
Great shot.
If they kind of make this game like golf in real life. I mean, you'll hear the professionals say,
Nice on.
on a week that they won a tournament where they got lucky, a time or two, with a shot, with a bounce, with something, Um, well, 5.8, 2.5.
Perfect shot.
Thankfully, I guess in a way I had the room to put that curl on it. Otherwise, I would not have been able to get that close. And I actually probably had enough room to put even just a little bit more that would have put it online. But yeah, we'll take it. This hole really isn't
Eagle.
an albatross hole. I guess unless you're playing Masters. I think Masters they're dropping albatrosses. I did get an albatross on this on one of my rookie accounts, but as well was a lucky shot. I hit it great right, so it pushed it a little bit further to the right and then into the hole. Yeah, the curl is risky on that as long, but you just got to pay attention, I guess, to where your tee shot landed. If you're too far past the end of that bunker, then yeah, the curl is not even a question. You don't put curl on it. But since I was kind of further right, I didn't get down that fairway all that far.
Perfect shot.
It gave me the room, but I also took a look. Like when I kind of zoomed out a little bit, I looked to see how much room I had from the tree to my ball guideline, and it looked pretty good. So, but I still only put like a half a ball of curl on it. So it still wasn't a whole bunch, but
Nice on.
it worked. All right. No, it's not the greatest club for shootouts. That's for sure. Titan. Yeah. Certain. I guess certain ones you can make it work, but there's other ones where like if I had the big dog for this hole that I'm going to play now, 4/13. It is not the club for this hole because there's no backspin, but then you also don't have enough fairway to adjust back, or to even come close. And this guy's actually going to use a big. Okay, I was going to say this guy's actually going to use a big dog. Yeah, I just have not had success with that shot he's going with right there.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
That landing point, that landing spot kind of pushes you to the left. So it doesn't matter how much right spin you have on it. That landing spot pushes you. Rings. Nice easy adjustment. Yeah. Nice easy adjustment and then hit it great.
Nice on.
Oof.
Birdie.
Yeah, that's why I like the unless you go with like a katana or something maybe and you get oh no. Ouch. But yeah, unless you go right more, you get more of a consistent bounce on the right. I think I can just go. Tighten, yep. Yeah, I mean, I did it to myself. I hit a great shot on the tee shot, and then a great putt. Like maybe we can get it back here. Finally, maybe get one to drop.
Great shot.
Six oh, so it's going to push me 2.8 rings. So pretty much like 3 rings. Ah, come on. Sit. Sit. Ugh. All right. Stop with the greats. It's going to get you in trouble. Stop with the greats. I tried this in practice. I didn't like it. It just didn't seem like it got. There was really a way to. You could get it close, but it just didn't seem like there was a way to get it in.
Nice eye.
But then again, this rough bump hasn't exactly been. Uh-oh. $2.8.
Great shot.
Huh. That ball guide made me nervous. How it kept disappearing and then going way past and then disappearing. I was too far back to really stand a chance, I think.
Eagle.
Yeah, you always hear about people saying how the ball guideline lies sometimes, and then you have it happen, and
Eagle.
it's frustrating because it's like, well, then why give us the ball guideline if it's gonna lie? Like, oh. And then how do you know when it's lying and when it's not lying? It's like,
Great shot. Nice on.
Yeah.
Perfect shot.
Bruce it.
Nice on.
Yeah, when the ball guideline disappears, it's rough. But yeah, like I just kind of found Neo last tournament. But I was watching, and I learned that kind of technique. Like if you're chipping onto the green or something, or you look for that landing spot where the ball guideline doesn't jump all over the place, where it stays pretty consistent, and that's where you want to like land your chip shots and stuff like that, or how to land your chip shots to get a consistent roll. Yeah, he is. He's a heck of a player. Does it all by feel and you know, just experience probably is a lot of it too. He says he sees it, but if you've played enough, I guess, I know a guy I used to work with pretty much started playing the game when it came out, and he said, he heard about the ring system as it was getting developed and stuff, but he could never figure it out, and he does just fine without the apps and all that stuff. Yeah, he sees the code of the game, so um, what is this? Max top, max right. Uh,
Great
ooh,
shot.
5.9, 2.7.
Great shot.
I mean, I'd rather grade it right on this hole than left, but get the greats. Stop hitting them great. Yeah, I'm not showing any dropped frames or anything. Was it lagging bad? Is it still lagging?
Great shot.
0.2.
Great
Ah,
shot.
come on.
Nice on.
Ah, hit that friggin' perfect and it goes in. That was rough. Wow, all of a sudden, hitting, my timing's off.
Great
Yeah,
shot.
you ever hear that expression, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades? And we're not playing horseshoes or with hand grenades. Yeah, I mean, if I don't hit it great, I think it goes in. But,
Birdie.
uh, you know, I'm kind of doing it to myself here, hitting great, hitting the shots great and not perfect. So I need to stop doing that. I think I can just go. We're going with a sniper, good, and a navigator. And yeah. I need to adjust mid. Just adjust mid for this instead of in between min and mid. Yeah, like you know, like, I mean, I don't think Neo really hits many great shots. His are mostly perfect, but watch some of the streamers and they hit great, but they're playing with higher level clubs with higher accuracy, so they can kind of get away a little bit with the greats. You know, the lower level clubs, you really can't get away with great shots too often. All right, so we're going to take a go there. 6-1. Six rings.
Great shot.
Case of the greats. But it should have been just a mid adjustment, not a mid adjustment. Yeah, nice to learn that the last time you're playing the hole, or to finally make that
Birdie.
realization that you had your note written down wrong. But you can't make shots if you don't hit them perfect.
Birdie.
They must have fixed the little glitch that they had where the new perfect was great. So there was that last tournament. So many people were getting drops on great shots,
great shot. Nice on.
$2.5.
Great shot.
Like I'm not even hitting a consistent great shot. Some of them I'm hitting on the right side great, and some of them I'm hitting on the left side great.
Nice on.
Um, all right. Let's see if we can get a good shot here and a good roll, hopefully. That's the goal. Hopefully I can pull it off. Although this one is, crapshoot. 5-9-2-9. So
Great shot.
get through. All right.
Nice on.
Little too much curl, but it's a putt. Well, I don't know if it was too much curl or the fact that I hit it great again. But we're on, so.
Perfect shot. Eagle.
So far, so good. So that would, yeah, put me at a 26, I guess, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep.
Eagle.
Ooh.
Perfect shot.
Do not go in. It's not going to go in.
Nice on.
Okay, so I need to make sure I do the full adjustment. On the tee shot. Wow. So 10% downhill, 2.5 top, 3 left.
Great shot.
.6. Ah, thank God. Woo! Needed a perfect there. All right. One more nerve-wracking shot to go, really. Hopefully only one more.
Great shot.
It might actually be okay.
Nice on.
.7, 3.
Great shot.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I just need to make a Nirvana shot, I guess. Can be done.
Eagle. shot.
Yeah.
Nice on.
Oh well. Struggled with that hole the last 3 times I played it. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah, I struggled with that hole. Like I said, the last 3 times I played it, I just could not get that second shot to work out for me. So, top 25 as it sits now, I'm not really going to complain about that. What's that get me? Still gets me Kingmakers, but it's probably not going to hold up. Just out of curiosity. Yep, 28. That was my goal and didn't quite get there. 28, 26. So he would have had me. 26, he'd have had me, and 26. So even if I would have got to 28, I still would have been 4th. And it looks like even if I got to, what did I get? 25. So even if I got to 26. Top 26 was a 27 in the opener. Bottom 26 was a 22 in the opener. So I would have got up here somewhere, I guess. Yeah, somewhere around in a top 20. So yeah, kind of is what it is. Did not play hole number 9 the way I needed to play it, and then royally screwed up on 13 and got a par on a par 3. So, yeah, still a solid round, solid tournament for this one. I didn't struggle to get qualified this time, which I did in the last tournament, so can't complain about that. But yeah. Good luck in your round, Karen. Hopefully you do better than I did. Yeah, we're gonna end that there. If you like the content, hit the thumbs up. If you don't like the content, hit the thumbs down. If you do like the content, you want more of it, hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. If not, I appreciate you just stopping by, checking out the video. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.